Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and get started. This will be for the next 5 days or so, okay? So we will, as I typically do, is start with what Spirit wants you to know most. We'll get into career, money, finance, and we'll get whatever message is important that needs to come out regarding your love life, okay? Do know, guys, I got a special flash sale for 48 hours for 3 people. If you're interested, where you would buy one read and get the next one for 50% off, and you can book it anytime on my calendar, all right? So if you are interested, I'm looking for 3 people. You'll see it in the description box below. Act fast. It goes away really fast because it's a 48-hour sale. So do check it out, okay? If it actually allows you to book appointment, then it's still available, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is coming your way. What is the fresh energy that is happening this week up until the early next week, and see what comes out for you here. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know most? Here we go, guys. I hope all is well. All right, so I am going to take 3 more cards, and then I will show them to you as they come up here too. Okay. Interesting. Yes, guys. Ooh, so good. Okay. Love doing your reads. What do we get here? The Empress energy coming out. So this is beautiful because this is that motherhood, and this is like that nurturing feminine energy. It has to do with maybe you've been out in nature, or it's kind of, nudging you to get out in nature to achieve some sort of harmony. But there's something about, the fertility. We're in spring here in the hemisphere that we're located at, but in any event, this is all about beauty and art, and this is birthing something new, all right? This could be about making a choice about what path that you're going to take. Yeah, it's funny, the next card that came out is Judgment, and I didn't even see that. Or it is something that you're very rejuvenated about in terms of taking the path and birthing something new, okay? You focused in on spiritual enlightenment, and I feel that you have kind of looked at things in a different perspectives to kind of make this decision. So it wasn't just like a flash decision. It was something that you've been thinking about for quite some time, about what direction that you wanted to take, that's really going to rejuvenate you. And this is the birthing of that right now. So this is like planting the seeds for it as we speak. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull a numerology card on this just to see any other underlying energies that Spirit wants you to know about regarding this underlying energy. Okay. So any more feedback on this, I should say. What do we get? A karmic completion. Yeah. You've had enough time in terms of mulling something over to be able to push forward. And even if you don't know what it is exactly that this is for you, it is a new foundation, and seeds are being planted, and the soil is being kind of like prepared for the new seeds to be planted, because you've ended some sort of cycle previously. It's something that you've learned, like some sort of valuable lesson that was learned. And it's a lesson that you don't have to go back to. It's something that was already kind of, you learned it once, you don't need to kind of go back to that, okay? And this is basically focusing in on maybe having some sort of completion and then being able to push forward, okay? So there is some sort of contract or debt that you've paid from a karmic cycle, and it involved a lot of pain and a lot of effort. But this is an opportunity for you to be able to push forward and to know that you're being encouraged to adapt with the new flow that is happening and taking place with this new feminine energy. So a lot of you are taking on this energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. This is feminine energy that is leading, okay? So you're being encouraged to love both the highs and the lows and the completions of those, because that make you who you are. They may help make you stronger and help make your dreams come true. Knowing that every experience that you've remained, it helps you remain more centered, more grounded, and more stable. Okay, so you've cleared the debts of karmic past, and you're creating a beautiful, harmonious life moving forward. Now, what I'm getting going into your read here is the Hermit energy. After deep introspection, this is about taking the leadership of your life and persevering, okay? And again, through this karmic cycle, some of you are just right at the end of it, right at the tip end of it, all right? And this read in Spirit's letting you know is that you've got the inner strength to do this, the inner strength And this is you. I feel that now this is fire energy, and I feel that some of you might have fire in your chart, but he's looking at the inner strength. For some of you, it's being that visionary and having the inner strength to move forward. All right. And for some of you, it's starting a business. For some of you, it's in your business. And this is taking the light and dark side, the trials and tribulations, as well as the successes and the wins that you've had, and pushing forward, right? All that experience has taught you to balance things out and to be able to push forward, to be, again, be stable, build a strong foundation for yourself. It does want you to persevere. So whatever it is that you're working on, you're being at that last leg to persevere for some of you. Others, this is knowing, hey, do I have this inner strength? This is saying, yes, you do. You've gone within to develop a stronger, inner strength, and you are taking the lead using spirit and your inner strength from internally within yourself to be able to manifest what you want and push forward. This is having the belief, again, that this too shall pass, and that knowing that you're already planting the seeds as we speak. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do get, Virgo, Leo coming through here. I get 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 4 over here, but half of your spread is major arcana in this area, and this is all about a pivotal shift and change. Now, what do you need to know about moving forward with this Chariot card? What do you need to know? That there's an opportunity coming in, a Page of Pentacles. This is to focus in on what it is that you want. This is manifesting an opportunity for yourself. This could be focusing in on that as we speak. Okay, so some of you could be manifesting what it is that you want. All right, and this is all about a manifestation coming in. This is a new opportunity to push forward. So this karmic cycle offers that new opportunity to plant new seeds on different type of soil that is much more cultivated than it was before, okay? And it's because you're carrying the wisdom into plant new seeds in your future. So you need to know that there's an opportunity coming in. Persevere, okay? So if you're on your last leg, you might have success fatigue, focusing in on that. Keep going, okay? Don't you give up now, Aqua. Don't you give up now, okay? All right, what else do we have? Clarity. Clarity comes through, victory and clarity. And this is confidence in this new passion with new energy. And you got the new energy with the King of Wands, and you got the lead card of the King of Pentacles. So this is bossing up in your own vision, okay, for some of you. For others, this is having the inner strength, and there could be a fire sign coming through, but I'm feeling that you're getting the clarity that you need, right, to balance something out. Now, for some of you, it's balancing out your money, your pentacles, and that type of thing. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this perseverance here of this Nine of Wands? What do we need to know about that? That it involves teamwork and collaboration. It's something that is going to involve shared goals, not just your own. And it could be that a lot of you might be starting in an apprenticeship, something new. But this is saying, make that effort, okay? Make that effort, and anything more? Yep, because the Wheel of Fortune is coming in. This is destiny, good luck, decisive moment in your life. I'm telling you guys, this birthing of something new and this inner strength and having major arcana that are coming through here with getting the clarity. If you push forward in here, the universe is going to push and make it go even easier for you with this Wheel of Fortune. What is it that you need to know about this? Anything more you need to know about this message coming through from Spirit? What do we get? A relationship change is happening, okay? Now, this could be with an entity, with a person, or within your work, or, a relationship change overall with someone, all right? Relationship change. Music, okay, interesting. That could help you. And change. Change is inevitable, right? This is about embracing change, right? And at the bottom of the deck, personal growth, right? It's all about accepting the change, moving with the flow of change, because the universe is leading you into your destiny, okay? And it's not something that you can control, and it's not something you can make happen. It's something that involves being and allowing things to happen while taking inspired action and knowing that you're going to get what it is that you want. The Ace of Swords, the clarity comes through. The Page of Pentacles, the opportunity comes through. For some of you, it might have to do with music. For others, it's some sort of relationship change that is taking place. It's a 56 card, and that reduces to an 11, and this is bringing in balance to your life. So it's like a natural progression that's necessary in a relationship. This could also be the wisdom gained for a great benefit for all that are involved. Okay, so that's what's coming through here. It means that maybe a declaration of commitment. It could, for example, be a wedding or engagement that it could indicate that moving forward, but also even a resolution of a problem or dispute that you've been in. Okay, that could be it too. Okay, and it could be that maybe a friendship has ended, maybe a work colleague or a neighbor is going through a change, and you and the other person are being divinely guided and protected to have the strength to carry on. So this is having the strength to carry on. Okay, your relationships grow and they evolve for the greater good of all. Okay, music can help you out with this. Okay, so some of you are involved in music, so that can help you overcome any sort of obstacle, especially going through any sort of change that is happening within your life. Okay, so keep that in mind. Right, it is a time of expected and unexpected change. But this is saying, this is about knowing that your life is an adventure with exciting opportunities, and they could appear at any moment. And here they come through because they've got a page of pentacles. There's your opportunity. Why? Because you had faith. And this balances everything out because you finally get the clarity. Okay. So that's what this is saying. All right. So this is what I get for Spirit's message. Let's take a look at career, money, and finance to see if anything pops up. Okay. So with the star deck, your deck, let's go ahead and take a look at career, money, finance and see what comes up for you here. Okay. So anything for that Aquarius needs to know most regarding career, money, and finance. What do we get? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I love it when the messages the cards come upside down sometimes because it just shows us a different way to see something. It's a different way to say something. It doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean that it's good. It just is. Okay. And that's it. Okay. And so it's just a different way to say something. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck. Look at, you're coming up, the Aquarius card. This is the star card coming up. New inspiration and creation that are happening here. So I feel that this is an opportunity of it's like a spiritual awakening. And this is perseverance with a successful completion. Okay. So the world card, look at two major arcana. The world card, a successful completion with a spiritual, kind of enlightenment that is coming through. And it's about persevering through that. So this is asking you to persevere right through that. That you have new inspiration that is happening here. The star card talks about a creativity, a contentment, a renewal, and reaching some sort of serenity. It is a completion, and this had you persevering towards that. Okay, so really quite beautiful. What do we have to remember about this? Is that your perseverance leads to a spiritual completion. And what else do we get? Teaching and learning. Again, that all has to do with that spiritual growth. Some of you are teaching and based upon the learnings that you've had. Okay. Now, what's interesting is that as we go into your read, we get the Magician in reverse. And this talks about wasted talent, deception, lack of mental clarity. Okay. Like some of you could have lack of mental clarity. Okay. As to what brings greater independence and affluence to yourself, okay? And you feel like something is hidden with Pisces energy. So with this in mind, let's pull a few more cards to see what goes through it. Why is the Magician in reverse? Lack of clarity regarding partnerships, okay? And persevering and inner strength. This is about inner strength, making progress. This is about making a choice. Some of you have lack of direction because you're about making a choice as to where you should go. And this is saying make a choice, persevere, and know that you've got the inner strength to overcome a situation. Leo energy, Gemini energy, and fire energy coming through. So this could be about making some sort of choice. This could be in love, or this could be maybe you're unsure how to manifest, or maybe that you've experienced some sort of manipulation, or you feel like that there is, maybe lack of mental clarity. This could be greed of some sort, greed of persevering and having the inner strength. Let me pull a card on this. Let me pull a little bit more to decipher this a little bit, okay? What more do we get on this? We get the lily. Okay, this is about interesting. So we're getting here the lily card that is coming through, and then we get, I think it's writing is what this is. I think this is, no, this is the book. This is Lily and the book. This is about expert knowledge. The magician is all about creation, resourcefulness, and being inspired and having the intellectual power. But this was in reverse. And what's clarifying this is that it's about not making a choice to persevere and know you have the inner strength. This is saying, Aqua, you've got the inner strength. You gotta believe it. You've got the expert knowledge. It's almost as if that you don't need anything more and you think you need more education, more experience. No, you already have it. This is saying it's now you've got expert knowledge. The book and the lily are expert knowledge to already move something forward. Okay. And what else do you need to know? You've got it here. Look at teaching and learning. It wants you to persevere. You've got a spiritual awakening that's been completed, and this is what really helps you. Some of you may need to pen down this, write a book. Yeah, it has to do with your health, putting things in balance. You've got expert knowledge in health, and this could be mental, physical, spiritual, or all of the above. So this is all about your health and bringing in balance to your health. So some of you might be a health career, a mental health, spiritual health, anything, body, mind, and soul. And so with this card here, it's like this is about saying that you're encouraged to practice behaviors that enhance your physical, mental, and your emotional health, whether it's alternative methods, whether it's conventional, but this is about putting your health and happiness first, okay? That's going to balance things out. That's the infinity symbol, okay? It reduces to an 8. So that's what's going to bring in greater independence and wealth and give you the clarity that you need, okay? This is what I'm getting. So I do get it's going to lead to long-term happiness with the 10 of Cups. It's almost like you have to walk away from something that is impeding your health, and you need to, because something is imbalancing out your independence. We get the Temperance card, and this Temperance card is in reverse. And so, usually it's about, focusing in on, balancing something out, but this is about extreme recklessness, harshness, like this is indulgence of some sort, like something's clashing with your independence. And you need to walk away from whatever is clashing your independence to lead to long-term happiness. All right. So is there any feedback that we need to gain from this? So any other feedback that's going to be important regarding your career? What do we get? It's an adventure. We talked about that, right? Life is an adventure. And with that Wheel of Fortune that came out in the previous spread, it's like the adventure, it's a new beginning. The adventure towards domestic harmony has to do, my gosh, love, partnership, and financial discipline. So domestic harmony, it could be, it's almost like a domestic harmony is being achieved right now. So a 46 card leads to a 10. This is also a 10. So there's an adventure to bring in domestic harmony right now. You're on that quest to what brings in balance and makes your life balanced, okay? Is what I'm getting. It has to do with your health. And the 26 card is a love partnership. So this could indicate that there is a change in a love partnership. And this could be that, a lover becomes a friend becomes a lover. Maybe if you are single and you're about to meet someone special, or maybe that you're in a current relationship and it's going to progress to the next level. It could even be a relationship is about ready to enter your life. So it's an adventure. It could be a new relationship, but either way, this is saying love is just around the corner, provided that you believe, okay? That's what this is saying. So focus on what you have to offer rather than what you'd like to receive. So that's what you have to offer. And it involves, you have to believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any sort of limiting beliefs or negative thoughts that you have about love. But this is like, I don't know how, and I don't know what's going to come, but love is on its way, and it's going to bring in domestic harmony, and it's an adventure. Okay. Wow. Tell me what you need to know. It could be a partnership that you love, of doing something that you love. It doesn't have to be romantic because this is career. So it's about a partnership that you love that brings in domestic harmony, and it's an adventure. What is the oracle card to keep in mind regarding this? Because it's going to lead to long-term happiness. I'm telling you. Okay. But you had to leave something that was imbalanced. Okay. A positive outcome in your career. Okay. Just note this, guys. There is a very positive outcome. And these are the peace cards. And this is an oracle deck that, like, how to bring peace into your life, how to bring a positive outcome for you. And this is really talking about that persistence and your ingenuity, like your creativity, is going to bring a positive change. A relationship is healed, or a dream in your career comes true. Look at long-term happiness, the 10 of Cups. Something is coming together, I'm telling you. This is rest and ready yourself for the next stage of your journey, okay? So that's what's happening here. Yeah, it's like there's love is the strongest action that we can take right now more than anything. And your persistence is going to have a lasting and positive result. This is what this is saying. I'm telling you guys, this is what's coming through. And that's what this is saying. Your persistence is going to have a successful completion. And it's something that you've wished for. Okay. I get your Aquarius is coming through. It's something you wish with the star card. So there you go, guys. Let's take a look at what comes through. If you've been working for a job, there's a positive outcome coming, but you're not going to see it quite yet, okay? You're not going to see it quite yet, but it's going to balance things out. Just go slow and steady. Keep doing this, and keep moving, okay? And focus on financial discipline, and that's going to help you, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's take a look at what comes through in your career, money, and finance, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry, your love life. We just did career, money, finance. Hello, Michelle. I was just so excited that, so focus on financial discipline though as well, because that's going to help you. Okay. So what comes through in your love life for Aquarius? What do you need to know? What messages? Well, here we come with the star card coming out, even in a different deck. A star card with the Ace of Cups. Wow. And the Seven of Wands. Wow, we got two at the same time. Okay, I don't know if this came over flip, but I'm taking it as it is, all right? And the High Priestess energy. So bottom of the deck is about getting the rest that you need to recuperate. This is to kind of like regenerate yourself. Your rest is going to bring in some sort of, I think it's going to bring in for you some sort of opportunity for you to get some sort of enlightenment that's necessary, okay? So yeah, I feel that this is an opportunity to be able to move forward on that. Yeah, I think it's time for you to focus in on getting some sort of rest. It's going to bring in the balance that you need, okay? So focus in on getting some sort of rest that's going to be key for you right now, okay? I do want to focus in on a little bit more into anything else that's going to be important. Get the rest that you need. It's going to bring in, it's going to help you make some sort of decision, or there's a decision that brings forth some sort of happy ending. So in your love life, you're getting the rest, brings the clarity that you need, but also there's a happy ending that's coming through here. So interesting. You're going to get communication of this because this reduces to a 12, and the 1 plus 2 equals 3, and that's communication of a happy ending. You're going to have a lot more confidence, a connection with source. There's communication of a happy ending, something about your love life, because you get the star card. The star card is that spiritual awakening of this, of an opportunity. This is about, a creativity. It's about a spiritual, kind of using your intuition, a spiritual awakening. So you have a spiritual awakening, spiritual healing, and this is you defending your position on that. This is like defending yourself through this process, I do get that this is having authority over your emotions, the King of Cups. So having authority over your emotions. And then we get the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, interesting, is in reverse. That usually tells me that this is procrastination, lack of long-term like planning. So this could be, it's kind of like lack of long-term vision, like impatience and setbacks. Like your emotion stability is achieving some sort of setback, but this is asking you to leap forward into your higher self with the High Priestess energy. This is saying follow your intuition. When you can't see it, follow your intuition. It's right on par. This is focusing in on your creativity and your thirst for knowledge and your spirituality. So it's balancing out your emotions, and focus on your spirituality when things are hidden. And you've had a spiritual awakening in some sort of way regarding perhaps a bond. This could be like involving intimacy, or you had like an emotional awakening. It's like your emotions opened, you're having authority over it, and you're following and leading like with your heart. She's leading with her heart and her highest self. So there's a happy ending here that's coming through. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? The Lover's card, making a choice, or it could be Gemini energy that's coming through for you here. Nine of Cups, a dream come true. Wow. Passionately moving forward. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, something that is a dream come true. It's like a new opportunity in love, guys. It could be a water sign. I do get air. I do get fire and water, and earth here coming through. So this is a dream come true. Whatever it is, this emotional awakening that's happened was a dream come true because it helps you passionately move forward. All right. Anything more that we need to know? Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Like I said, the Seven of Pentacles is like a procrastination, lack of long-term vision. Why is that in reverse? Because it's putting you on a brand new beginning. The Fool card, the Moon card, things are hidden, and it's getting you out of illusion and fantasy. It's like because maybe you've been hurt before or had an illusion or fantasy of the past, and so now it's saying you have to lead with your highest self. Lead towards your highest self with the Seven of Pentacles after some sort of transformative situation. Anything more you need to know? Taking leadership of your love life. You can't fall back. You got to take lead in this. You can't be a participant. You got to take the lead in what you want. And what else? Put in the effort. Take the lead in the effort in love, guys, is what's coming through. And what do I get? And focus on your individuality to bring in balance. Like whatever you do, it brings in your uniqueness. Okay. Some of you, it's doing what you love, and there's a spiritual career in focusing in on your individuality regarding that. You really have to focus in on what makes you unique. But there's a happy ending that's coming through. What do we need to know about your love life coming through? Something having to do with a home and a transformative period from home. There could have been something that was hidden regarding the home that's been brought to light. All right, that's what's coming through. You got a Four card, and that usually talks about your house. So you got the house and the snake, which something needs repairs, home repairs. Something needs to be repaired at the home, a move, or something needs to repair. There needs to be a different sort of repair at home to bring in balance. Some of you could have already done that. Some of you have yet to do that. What else? And I do get a 36 card. Let me get one more of that, and then get a different message. 36 card with what? Wow, it's focusing in on using your instincts. So interesting. So what I'm getting here, that this focuses in on focusing in on the cross. Okay. This could focus in on your spirituality, but it's a challenge of using your instincts, a challenge focusing in on using your instincts in some sort of way. So maybe that you weren't using your instincts and things took a little while longer, or you didn't listen to your instincts and now there's something that needs to be taken care of. Okay. Interesting. Because you've got the cross with the fox. Give me one more card with this, and let's take a look and see what comes through. Give me one more card with this. Just curious. 32 card. So this is focusing in on the moon here. So I feel that right now that this is regarding your work vocation, a dream, or at night. Something's keeping you up at night. All right. So this is some sort of trickery that's keeping you up at night regarding a repair, something that needs to be repaired at home. For some of you, you need to move. For some of you, you've already been thinking about it, in some sort of way. But so I get interesting. So the moon card, and regarding a job, something in your job's been keeping you up at night. It could be use your intuitiveness. Something's happening like at night. With the house, maybe it's some of you are working from home. Maybe it's something about working from home. It also brings forth, there's something of the sort that you're working through a challenging project at home. What is your guidance? I got to pull one more card for you here, guys. This is interesting. One more card. There's a gateway. What's going to bring peace to you in your love life is some sort of gateway. So this is about expanding your knowledge through education. So some of you are being enlightened to your highest self. Something is hidden regarding trickery about a repair at night that needs some sort of a pathway to achievement. It's almost like the pathway to achievement just suddenly becomes obvious. Like what you need to do becomes obvious. And maybe that you've been expanding your education, and now you're on a new phase in a chapter because that's a gateway. Like this, from this point, you can go anywhere. So in your love life, maybe you weren't sure where to go, and now now it's about an opportunity that there are a lot of different rainbows of love, or people, rainbows in love to chase. Now this is like today, you just know where to go. And the purpose is, it's like you need to you know how to move forward towards your destiny of what you want in love. It opens up like, here's what I want in love, and it shows up for you. Guys, you got to know their comments below. I'd be so interested to find out more. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you so much love and light, and for a personal reading, guys, grab that flash sale. All right, till next time, namaste.